Today we're doing a foundation double crochet, which starts with a slip knot. First we have the setup, so we insert the hook into the slip knot, hold your yarn tail with the hook and chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now a double crochet starts with a yarn over, so we begin with a yarn over, insert the hook into the first chain closest to the slip knot or the yarn tail, 3 loops on hook, yarn over, draw through 1. Now 3 loops on hook, we're going to complete a double crochet as normal. So yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2. For landmarks, notice that the tail is at the bottom of the work and the active loop is at the top. To continue, we'll start with a yarn over and move the hook into the base of the stitch. So notice that my hook is going into the bottom by my tail. Now I yarn over, draw a loop through 1, yarn over, draw through 1, there's my foundation, and now we do the double crochet. Yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. And we repeat that. So yarn over, find the bottom base, 2 loops, yarn over, draw through, yarn over through 1, double crochet, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. The first chain 3 counts as a stitch, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 double crochets. And we'll continue doing this until we reach our target stitch count of 24. Notice that I am really turning the work and manipulating what I'm looking at compared to where my hook is going so that I can see better. I like to tension the work that I'm creating between my thumb and my forefinger, and the working yarn stays at the top. So even though I'm going into the bottom of each stitch, my work is really moving around and changing orientation. But no matter what, I know that the tail is at the bottom and my working loop is at the top, my active loop. Sometimes your base chain gets a little tight, so just try to ease up on the yarn over this part of the stitch and then completing the double crochet as normal. Again, find the bottom 2 loops of the base. There's your foundation, and now we double crochet. The reason that I like this to begin with is because I get a better stitch tension on my first round, my first row. I find that it looks really nice. The bottom row of the base of the stitches looks like this plait or braid, as you can see. And it's a little bit stretchier than when I do a traditional chain start. So I really like using the foundation double crochet. And of course you can do this technique with any stitch, it's just that with this pattern we're working in the double crochet, so that's what we're starting with. If you're familiar with the extended double crochet, it's very similar. It's just a matter of where you're putting your hook and the sequence of the yarn overs. Going to continue a few more and then we'll count and see what our stitch count is. So we have I've got 18 stitches and my goal is 24. So I'm going to continue for a few more stitches to get up to 24. One more, 24. Okay, so let's look. You can see that the bottom, the base of my stitches where my yarn tail is, are very even and consistent in width compared to the stitch width. And we have the top of the stitches in the same orientation, so the base and the top look very similar. I've got 24 foundation double crochets. The next step is to join in the round.